Good evening. I'm Deputy Braxton Van 2, aka Scotty the Bat. I wanted to share this recent experience or encounter I had with VCU Campus Police, or VCU Finest. It was this past Saturday after I just left or departed or deboarded the bus from the Rock. I'd gone to the corner of Belvedere and West Carey Street, and I was flying the sign or holding the sign, and the encounter was a VCU campus policeman had cycled up to me, and I had told him before he spoke any word that panhandling is covered under the First Amendment as long as one is not aggressive, as long as one is not threatening, as long as that one is not on the medium strip.
That's right.
But he told me you couldn't be panhandling after sunset. I said, I never heard of such a law. He said, well, there is such a law. So I asked him to look it up. And so he spoke on his smartphone, and the party on the other end looked it up for him, and he had it transmitted in writing. And I even had him to write down the numbers.
The codes.
To look it up in the law library. I believe I can.
Did you look it up? Because I didn't look it up.
No, I haven't looked it up yet. But so much is, I mean, I have all the issues concerning the terminal crises. But I am trying to panhandle enough money to rent a motel room on the holiday coming up, September the 2nd, Labor Day, and also money to buy a cable lock for this bicycle, and also have spending money. But I wasn't doing that well on that corner. But I find it very interesting
that they don't have anything else to do but harass you.
That all the serious crime
that's happening in the VCU area and everything, they come down here and play cops. I got a ton of videos on these suckers. I don't have no respect for them. Let me get your bag, baby, that fell off. So did you get a citation?
No, he said you've been warned.
Exactly. I say give them a warning. Don't lock them up. You're always locking the people up. Give them a warning.
This is what I asked the question. Eventually I'm going to find this number that he wrote down. I can look it up. And it's a Richmond law, not a Virginia law or federal law. In fact, this is infringement on my civil rights. Because panhandling, like you need somewhere to sleep, maybe you could be written a citation for trespass. Those are human rights, and they're harmless, life-sustaining activities.
That's right.
Now, he gets a paycheck. He can pay rent.
He don't give a damn.
But I would think with all this
serious
crime.
Was he a white boy?
This was an African-American, but the woman, his partner,
did you get his name?
Officer Brodus, and the woman officer, her name is Officer Swim.
Showing off for the white girl, like she might want his side.
Which I find it very interesting. I think now I know how the Native Americans must have felt when they see a Native American wearing a blue uniform riding with the cavalry.
Another warning.
Right here. Richmond City Law C66-192. And I wrote down, I'm going to put in my little journal, calendar book.
What is this? TST8.24.32, Richmond City Law C66-192. I'm going to look that up, WB. Officer Brodus sucks. He just trying to show off in front of the white girl. She ain't going home with his sorry ass. That way he probably trying to show off so he can get laid, but it ain't happening. He got to be a real dummy.
In fact, he was telling me about some of the VCU students are fearful. I said, if they're so fearful,
they're not fearful of you. They fearful of them diehard criminals out there.
Well, the way Officer Brodus said it is
that
kind
ain't
of
got
ambiguous.
Nothing to do with you.
What were the VCU students fearful of? because I've been reading in the Gotcha newspaper. They've been approached by African Americans who were not on the streets, like the ones that robbed them, strong arm robbery, or robbery by knife, or some VCU students were punched in the face on West Gray Street a while back. They were not African Americans on the streets, and they happened to be on Gray Street or somewhere off of Broad Street, like Gilmore Street. But there's no fear that they have of the poor on the street, unless it's what they fear. What they fear is what they don't understand. I think I can see that fear, and then I can see VCU capitalists trying to shelter the VCU students from the harsh reality of men or women panhandling on West Broad Street or near the campus. But the reality is they should be exposed to that.
I gotta get on this bus. We're gonna pick this up next time, WB. I'm gonna get on this bus. I gotta go
Thank
eat.
you for allowing me to